Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you for the confirmation. I don't know why 9 people are here. We've already waited 4 minutes for them, and I don't think we have to wait any longer because, well, it's already 4 minutes past the exact time. So Malala Azad said something about changing the time. Well, let's just wait for others to join as well. And so we will have many people to vote on this, and then we will talk about it, okay? And we'll see what you guys think. So before talking about that, let's go and discuss our topic for tonight's session. Tonight is, as you all know, it's our 8th session of listening section of TOEFL IBT. And it's about attitude type of question. Does anyone know anything about attitude? Anything maybe? If you want to, you can raise your hands. It's fine. It's okay. I will tell you. Attitude is, as you know, like you talk about some person and you say that, oh, she has lots of attitude. And what does that mean? It means that it's about the way they act, right? Like some people, even in Dari, like sometimes you say that "Uziyat maghrur bud" or something related to that. It's not about what they say. It's about how they say it, right? Or even sometimes about what they say as well. Like a person can say that they can bluff. They can I don't know, flex on something about their lives or say some things about their money, or that's another type of attitude, the attitude that you show. But in general, if we're talking about attitude, it's about how you act. Your attitude can be like you're excited. You're excited about something, so you say that, "Oh, I'm really happy for this," or "I'm looking forward for this exact thing to happen." Or if you're frustrated, you'd be like, "Oh, I just don't want to do this project," right? It's about this thing. And so you see how the person says it. And also together with that, you should look at what they say simultaneously. It means you should look at both of them. And they require the test taker to identify the speaker's attitude, opinion, or feelings about something mentioned in the lecture or conversation. It's about that. And it's a little related to inference question as well. If you want to identify the attitude questions, how you want to identify it is, first off, most of the times you will have the word attitude about it, or the word think. Like you would hear something like, what is the professor's attitude about X? Or you'd see, what does the student think about X? Like this is the attitude. And then you have the think word. These are the words that you can see, and you will know that this is an attitude question. Or even from the answers, you'll see that they're really short answers. They just say excited, frustrated, this, that, and all this. Or sometimes what can be inferred about the professor, what is the professor's opinion about X, and that's it. Now let's go. So if you want to answer this, you have to ask yourself some questions. And these are the questions that you can ask. Was the professor calm or emotional? You can ask yourself this. Or was he relaxed or nervous? Was he certain or confused about something? Or was he enthusiastic or bored? You can ask these questions from your own self. And then after that, you can answer that. Or sometimes, well, I said that it's about how they sound, but sometimes it's about how, like what they say, right? And so you have to listen to some exact portions. Like there is what I think is that, or they say that it seems to me. It's again about themselves. It's not about the lecture itself. Like if you're talking about the leafy sea dragon, it's not about leafy sea dragon itself. It's not something scientifically proved. It's about what you think, what the professor thinks. It's about that, okay? And you have to listen to the tone of the speaker's voice. Tone is really important here. Well, I have to tell you that in the audios that we are having, it's not like that obvious because, well, these are not the actual TOEFL audios. These are not the ETS audios, so they could be a little confusing, and you may be misunderstood about them. But in the actual TOEFL IBT, in the actual TOEFL test, you will have the exact type of tone. They will have the tone that will make you understand it right away, and you will know, and it's like really obvious. And like if the speaker wants to apologize, they would be gentle. They would be something like, "Oh, I'm really sorry for doing this." Or if they want to apologize, maybe even if not saying I'm sorry, they would do something like take this tea, but at the same time they'd be gentle, right? And it means that they're actually apologizing. That's their attitude at that time. Now let's listen to this. You can look at it as well, but it's more of a listening thing. I want you to know this from this one. It's about a university employee and a female student. So they're talking about something among each other, and let's hear it. University employee says, "Good. Actually, I got to hear about some fascinating theories from very engaging speakers when I was a student here. You don't see that many speaking events these days. I wonder why that is." Female student says, "Maybe because there are fewer discoveries left to be made." University employee says, "I don't think that is really the case, but who knows? How would you like to advertise the event?" That's the part of a script, and it's not complete, but still here is the question. What is the university employee's attitude towards speaking events? It's not towards the student. You should look at the questions carefully. It's not towards the student. It's towards the speaking events, okay? Even if sometimes they're enthusiastic towards the student, it doesn't mean that they're enthusiastic towards the speaking events as well. They might think another way about speaking events. So the first one is, he thinks that they are a waste of time and resources. B, he believes that guest speakers need to be more engaging. C, he thinks that there are fewer new discoveries to talk about. D, he doesn't understand why they have become less common. What do you guys think? Let me show you the script back again. There you go. And this is the question. We have a B from one person. I don't know where the other people are tonight. Do you guys know if everything is okay? Because lots of people are absent. Okay, we have B from two people. Okay, I will tell you. It's fine. There are really less people. The first one, let's talk about A, and we will eliminate them, all of them. A is, he thinks that they're a waste of time and resources. And well, in fact, this actually contradicts the university employee. So because of that, no, it's not correct. The second one, B is also incorrect. He believes that guest speakers need to be more engaging. He didn't say anything about the quality of the current speaking events, right? He didn't say anything about that. It's about the quantity, not about the quality. So nothing was mentioned about this. What about C? C is also incorrect. He thinks that there are fewer new discoveries to talk about. This was an explanation. This was suggested by the student, but the university employee literally disagreed with her. He said that I don't think that is really the case. And so D is the best answer here. He doesn't understand why they have become less common. He doesn't understand that. That's the attitude. Because, well, it says that you don't see that many speaking events these days. I wonder why that is. He literally said that. He said, I wonder why that is. So because of that, he was a little confused, and he just didn't understand why they've become less common. Now we have an audio. I want you all to listen to it and then take notes, jot everything down, and we'll come back to the questions as well. In 3, 2, 1.
Now listen to the conversation between two people.
Hi, Professor Anderson. I've been struggling to balance my academic work and personal life. I thought you might have some suggestions.
Of course. It's a common concern among students. First and foremost, have you thought about organizing your time efficiently?
I try to, but sometimes it feels like there just aren't enough hours in the day.
I see. It's crucial to prioritize your tasks. Not everything is equally important.
That's a good point, but sometimes it feels like everything is important.
Yes, but some tasks will have a more significant impact on your grades or future opportunities than others.
Okay, I see what you mean. What else can I do?
Exercise is often overlooked, but it can help reduce stress and improve concentration.
I've been skipping workouts to study more, but maybe that's not helping.
Exactly. Physical health is interconnected with mental performance. Another strategy is to ensure you're getting enough sleep.
But what if I have to pull an all-nighter to finish a project?
Remember, it's about quality, not quantity. An exhausted mind is not as effective as a rested one.
I think I've been missing that point. I need to reconsider how I manage my time.
That was it. Now, the first question is, what is the main idea of the dialogue? Number 1, the student is not able to attend any classes. 2, the administrator is offering solutions for the student's course scheduling concerns. C, or number 3, the student prefers fully online courses. And D, the administrator doesn't have any solutions for the student's situation. We have an answer from Frohar Siddiqui and Shahla Azad. Great. Awesome. Yeah, number 2. Number 2 is correct. Yep. The next one. What can be inferred from the administrator's comment about the hybrid course? What can be inferred about that? A, the administrator believes the hybrid course is the best fit for everyone. B, the administrator is implying that the hybrid course might provide the balance the student is looking for. C, the administrator thinks in-person classes are not important. D, the administrator suggests that all courses should be moved online. And by hybrid course here, we mean online and in-person courses. Yes, that's correct. B is the correct answer, yeah. The next one, how does the student feel about the flexible course scheduling option? This is about again, this is attitude. The other one was attitude as well. But this is about the different topic, right? It's about the flexible course scheduling option. A, the student is indifferent. B, the student is concerned. C, the student is intrigued. And D, the student is confused. I think this one is quite easy. B or D? D. What else? We have B or D from Furuhat and D from Hidayatullah Shirzai. I don't know where others are, or maybe it's internet or something. I don't understand this tonight. Okay, we have B and D. Okay, we have more answers. Good. Okay, I'll tell you this. The correct option is C. The student was intrigued because like he wanted to change his routine to a flexible type of course scheduling. And so he was a little fascinated about it. He wanted to change it. He was a little excited to do that exact thing. And he was not concerned about it at all. And nor was he confused. Next one, based on the conversation, what is the administrator's attitude towards assisting the student? Okay, this one. Number 1, dismissive. B, enthusiastic. C, indifferent. D, annoyed. If there is any question like this, be happy, because most of the times, it's that one that you all know. It's the B, it's enthusiastic most of the times. If they say that, what was the administrator's attitude towards assisting the student? What was the administrator's attitude towards the student, or the lecturer's attitude towards the student? It's mostly excited. It's mostly enthusiastic. It's all that. Nothing about any negative word. And yes, that's right, B. Now there's another audio. Listen to this one, and then we can have our questions. In 3, 2, and 1.
Now listen to the lecture.
The terrestrial region of the Antarctic ecosystem, which is dominated by lichens, mosses, and invertebrates like springtails and mites, and the marine region, which is teeming with life and home to a wide variety of microorganisms, fish, birds, and mammals. Extreme cold, powerful winds, and a dearth of nutrients in the soil make it difficult for life to endure in the terrestrial zone. However, it is amazing how nature manages. The major producers in the terrestrial environment, lichens and mosses, are hardy and can withstand extreme cold and desiccation. Despite their seeming insignificance, they play an essential part in this ecology. On the other hand, the marine ecosystem is comparatively rich and diversified. Microorganisms called phytoplankton, which are at the bottom of the food chain, use the sun's energy to make food. Numerous organisms, including the magnificent krill, tiny shrimp-like creatures that form the foundation of the Antarctic marine ecosystem, depend on these phytoplankton for their food. The countless species of whales, seals, penguins, and other birds and fish are fed by the dense swarms of krill. These two ecosystems are not separate, which is interesting. They form a fragile and complex web of life that is interconnected. For instance, even though they are marine animals, penguins and seals reproduce on land. The nutrients they add to the terrestrial ecology support the limited terrestrial life forms. Climate change is a serious danger to this ecological system. The equilibrium is being upset by warming temperatures and ice melting. This would cause krill populations to decrease, which might set off a chain reaction that might destabilize the ecosystem as a whole. We must understand that, despite its isolation, Antarctica is not an island. Changes made here will unavoidably have an impact on sea levels and worldwide climate trends. In conclusion, despite having an uninviting and bleak exterior, Antarctica has a thriving environment. Its health is inextricably related to the state of the ecosystem worldwide, not only for the benefit of its residents, but also for our own survival. We must work to preserve it.
I have some comments. Wait a second. First one, it's someone said that it's time to offer prayer. I think we've changed the time because of the prayer, and I don't think right now is the time for prayer, right? Am I right? Go ahead, Rabia Nazam. Okay, all right. So because of that, we won't have the time this time for prayer. And if you want, you guys, I don't understand you guys right now. It's due to me. What is due to me? All right. We won't have any pause for any of the, for the prayer or anything, because the time is exactly set because of the prayers, right? We don't have any prayer at this time. And so because of that, we'll just continue with our lecture. Now, this is the first question from this audio. And Rabia Nizam, it's okay. I saw that you opened your camera and I thought that you were talking about something. Now, the first question is, what is the main idea of the lecture? Number one, the terrestrial of Antarctica. B, the marine ecosystem of Antarctica. C, the effects of climate change on Antarctica. D, the ecological diversity and interconnectedness of Antarctica and the threats it faces. I think this one is quite easy, so you should be able to answer these. You guys? Am I audible? Oh, thank God. Thank God you guys finally answered about it. I think you heard the audio, right? Completely. It wasn't breaking, I guess. Okay, finally we got an answer. DBB. What about the rest? Guys, I muted you, Rabia Nazam, but if you want to say anything, you can raise your hands first, and then you can talk, okay? Now we have many answers here, D, B, B, B. Okay, we don't have any other answer, but the correct answer is not B. Tawhid Amin is correct, and it's D. The ecological diversity and interconnectedness of Antarctica and the threats it faces. That's it. The second one, how does the professor feel about the impact of climate change on the Antarctic ecosystem? This is about how the professor felt, how she felt. A, was she anxious? B, was she resigned? C, concerned? D, excited? Again, too easy. We got a C, great. C, awesome. Yes, that's correct. C is the correct one, concerned. Next off, what did the professor mean with this statement? Changes made here will unavoidably have an impact on sea levels and worldwide climate trends. A, the Antarctic ice is melting at a fast rate. B, the Antarctic ecosystem is an integral part of the global ecosystem. C, penguins and seals are migrating to other regions. And D, krill population are increasing. Is increasing, in fact, not are. Krill population is increasing. I think, again, this is way too easy. Changes made here will unavoidably have an impact on sea levels and worldwide climate trends. We got a B. What about the rest of the class? B, A, okay. B, A, great. A is not the correct answer. The Antarctic ice is melting at a fast rate. Maybe it's melting at a fast rate, and maybe it's not melting at a fast rate. It's not what we mean here. B is the correct answer. The Antarctic ecosystem is an integral part of the global ecosystem because you cannot separate them. It's just that if you have if you have melting ice in the Antarctic region, it will affect the global ecosystem, and they're integral. You cannot separate them. That's it. So B is the correct answer. Next off, what does the professor imply when she mentions that even though they're marine animals, penguins and seals reproduce on land? The nutrients they add to the terrestrial ecology support the limited terrestrial life forms. A, penguins and seals are destructive to the terrestrial ecosystem. B, penguins and seals contribute to nutrient cycling, indirectly supporting the terrestrial ecosystem. C, penguins and seals are migrating to terrestrial habitats. And D, penguins and seals are the primary producers in the Antarctic ecosystem. What do you think about this? We got B answers, right? Yeah, B from many people. Yes, B is the correct answer. Penguins and seals contribute to nutrient cycling, indirectly supporting the terrestrial ecosystem. And again, we have another one. Again, listen and answer. And for listening, I think for everything, but for listening a lot, when you listen to it, you'll just get better. No other way is there. Like, there is no skill, there is no tip in that. You have to just listen, and then you'll get better at it. This is it. In 3, 2, 1.
Now listen to the conversation between two people.
Good morning, James. I wanted to discuss an exciting opportunity with you today.
Hi, Professor Anderson. I'm all ears. What's the opportunity?
Our research team has recently obtained funding for an upcoming project, and we're looking to recruit interns for the summer. I think you might be a great fit.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I'm definitely intrigued. Could you provide more details about the project?
Of course. The project will investigate the effects of climate change on marine ecosystems. We'll be doing field work along the coastline and later analyzing the collected data in the lab.
It seems like a fantastic learning opportunity. Marine biology has always been a passion of mine.
Your dedication is evident in your work, which is why I think you'd be a valuable asset to our team. The internship comes with a stipend, and you'll get the chance to collaborate closely with experienced researchers.
I truly appreciate you thinking of me for this, Professor Anderson. I'm thrilled and honored by the possibility. What do I need to do next?
It's great to hear that you're enthusiastic. Please submit your CV and a brief statement of interest to me by next week, and then I'll go over your application with the team.
What is the main idea?
That was it. This is the first question. What is the main idea of the dialogue? A, James is being offered a position on a sports team by the professor. B, the professor is discussing James's grades. C, the professor is proposing a marine biology research internship to James. D, an upcoming exam is the topic of conversation between the professor and James. C, from many people. Yes, that's correct. C is the correct answer. Next off, how does James feel about the internship opportunity? A, uninterested. B, puzzled. C, excited. D, reluctant. Again, too easy. C, yep, that's correct. The next question, what is the professor's opinion on James's suitability for the internship? This is about the professor. A, skeptical. B, impressed. C, disappointed. D, unsure. B, from Furuhat. B, from many people. That's correct. Yep. The professor was impressed. Number 10. What is the professor implying about the internship opportunity? A, the project requires extensive traveling. B, the project's budget is limited. C, James will gain valuable experience while working closely with experts. D, the internship does not offer any payment. C, that's correct. Yep. Next off, what does the professor request James to do next? A, commence working on the project right away. B, fill out an internship application form. C, participate in a meeting with the research team. D, send in his CV along with a statement of interest. I think this one was easy. D, yes, that's correct. Again. And what challenge does the professor mention in relation to astronaut health during the journey to Mars? Wait a second. Was it mentioned? I think it's from the other audio. Oh, no, it's from this. A prolonged, it was from this, right? Okay. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't from this. I don't know why it has come. Okay, I'll edit this before sending it to you guys. Okay. Now we have another audio. Listen to this. Anyone who wants to talk? Okay, there is no one. Before we go to the next audio, I will ask you about the time because Malalai Azad said at the first that she wants the time to be changed. Now, if you guys think so as well, I want you to vote for this. Do you want the time to be changed? Like if you have any problem with this time, please raise your hands. 2 people. Okay, that's good. 3 people. Okay. Now I will ask you this question, Malalai Azad, what time do you want it to be?
Hello, and I should say that I don't have problem with any time. Just it has been like 2 weeks that I have another class as well in this time, and it is very hard for me uh to choose between one class because both of these classes are super important for me, and I don't know what to do.
Okay, you have another class at the same exact time. All right, I get it. Frouhar Siddiqui, what is your problem? Frouhar? Okay, we will have Farid Ahmad.
Yes, only the is that sometime I'm coming by car in my other university when I have job, and all time I listen on the way. Like I'm not satisfied to the class to sit and listen. That was the reason. Other I don't have any reason. Like this time is also okay, but if the time change, that will be better. Thank you.
What time do you want it to be?
Anytime when you are ready, we are like maybe 8 o'clock or the other class is 9 o'clock. If 9 o'clock you're busy, maybe other time, anytime, no problem. Because this time in Kabul, sometimes you're on the way,
Yeah.
and we listen only by
Okay.
like only that's was the reason. Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. What about from 8 to 9? Do you guys have any problem with that? From 8 to 9. Okay, now you guys, you 3, please lower your hands and I'll ask a question. Now, who votes for 8 to 9 Kabul time? Good. 1. Fridays only? Yes, Fridays only. It's going to be Fridays only from 8 to 9 Afghanistan Kabul time. You guys don't send any emojis. Please raise your hands so that I can count. Okay, great. Now you three, please lower your hands. I'll ask another question. Who has a problem with the time 8 to 9? Anyone who has any problem for that time? I don't think so. Okay, so we will change our time from 8 to 9 Afghanistan time on Fridays. All right? It's going to be good. It's going to work for everyone. And that way you'll all be present and you'll be happy. Good? Great. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out, Malalai. And now let's go to the next audio that we have. Again, write everything down because especially like, first off for Malalai, she has 2 classes, and for Farid Ahmad, he's on the way and he cannot write anything. And if you don't take notes, then what's the point of taking listening sessions? The whole point of practicing is to enhance your writing notes, you know? And now we will have this one. So in 3, 2, 1. Wait, it's not played. In fact, it's... Okay, wait a second. I'll just present it again. And then you can listen to it. In 3, 2, 1.
Now listen to the lecture.
Since the beginning of time, the sun in all of its manifestations has been a captivating motif. Across numerous cultures, its potent influence has been a constant in human artistic expression. The sun is a common emblem of life, vitality, and rebirth in the world of art. This idea has its origins in prehistoric societies that revered the sun as a god. Because of the sun's ability to maintain life, people worshipped it. They noticed how the sunrise and sunset were cyclical, which inspired them to connect the sun with the ideas of life, death, and rebirth. The sun now has deeper meanings when used in more modern circumstances. For instance, the sun can also stand for illumination and optimism. It is a lighthouse that dispels the shadows and symbolizes the victory of knowledge over ignorance. The image of a rising sun can convey hope and the promise of a better tomorrow in situations of gloom or adversity. The sun is now viewed as a symbol of selfhood or the person on a more abstract level. An individual can consider oneself to be the center of their own world, much as the sun is at the center of our solar system. Expressionist paintings, in particular, replete with this portrayal. It's interesting to note that the sun's symbolism also includes its absence. Scenes at night, when the sun is noticeably gone, can imply mystery, doubt, or even fear. Thus, a dichotomy between the sun and its absence deepens the symbolic vocabulary of art. In art, the sun has served as a nuanced and potent symbol. Its enduring significance is demonstrated by the various ways that different cultures and eras have interpreted it. So, think about what the sun might represent the next time you see it in a piece of art. It might merely make clear a deeper level of meaning that was previously hidden.
What is
Again, it's finished, and this is the question. What is the main idea of the lecture? A, the sun symbolizes life and renewal in art. B, the sun's depiction varies across different art forms. C, the sun has multiple symbolic meanings in art. D, the sun is a powerful symbol in ancient civilizations. This was an easy one. Yeah, answer that. Yes, C, that's correct. Next one. According to the lecture, what is the sun often associated with in ancient civilizations? A, fear and uncertainty. B, birth, death, and resurrection. C, hope and enlightenment. D, mystery and complexity. Again, an easy one. B, that's right. Birth, death, and resurrection. Is this B for the past question or for the previous question or for this one? We have an A. Good. What about the others? A from many people. Okay, so nobody thinks, well, I mean, it should be a positive word because she was quite positive about it. Not C, not D, because C is cynical. Yeah, well, she wasn't cynical, wasn't any distrustful about it. And D, confused. No, she wasn't confused either. So it must be either A or B, right? She was intrigued or she was appreciative. Sometimes you're intrigued, you're fascinated, and you want to do the same exact thing. Maybe if you're talking about the ancient civilizations, you want that thing to come back to the newest literatures as well. So that would be intrigued. But if we're saying appreciative, it means that she appreciated it, but she doesn't think that it should come back to the modern literature as well. It's that, or to the modern art. So because of that, it's more B than A. B is the better answer. The next question, what is the professor implying when he mentions the sun as a symbol of selfhood in expressionist art? A, the sun is the most important symbol in expressionist art. B, expressionist artists often see themselves as the center of their world. C, expressionist art is primarily focused on individualism. D, the sun is often used to symbolize egoism in art. B, great. B. From 3 people, we have B. Oh, that's correct. They see themselves at the center of the world. The next question, why does the professor mention night scenes in the context of the sun's symbolic representation? A, to highlight the fear associated with darkness in art. B, to underscore the importance of the sun's absence as a symbol. C, to show the contrast between day and night in art. D, to emphasize the mystery in art. We have B, D, C. Good. We have 3 options here, as I see. Yeah, so only 1%, I think, thought that it's C, but the rest think that it's either B or D, and that's right. It's either B or D, not C, not A. What do you think now? Okay, you're still standing on, you have the same stance. B is the correct answer. To underscore the importance of the sun's absence as a symbol. That's it. They mentioned the night scenes because they wanted to discuss more about the absence of sun and then the way it symbolizes itself and all of that. That was it. And for this was all, and also this was all for tonight's session. And now I will send you the attendance link. And if you have any question, please proceed in the meantime. Hidayatullah Sheizai, please.
teacher. First of all, I hope you're doing well. Dear teacher, before I was wrong because for changing the time. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, my message was wrong because I was not due to you because I wanted to write you have authority.
Mhm. It's okay. I mean, I didn't even notice it. I did see that you wrote that I'm sorry for being wrong, but please don't be sorry for these things.
Yes, because for my message.
No, it's okay. Come on. And you guys, please don't say sorry for everything. Okay? And there we have the attendance form. Thank you so much, Sahar Rabbani. And any other question or any suggestion or anything? Medina Amini, please.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. Um, I was asking for the. Hello.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Can you please share tonight's lesson in the group?
Yeah, sure.
Because due to the internet connection, I couldn't join earlier. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think the video of it will be shared with you guys as well, right? And I'm gonna send the slides just after the session is finished. Yeah, thank you. Anyone else? If you want to share anything or something. Okay, then. Have a good night. And we should talk about that thing as well, the makeup class that we should have. What about that? When do you want to take it? Okay, then, I mean, let's have it at the end. All right, it's okay. We'll have it at the end that way. On Sunday, Malalai Azad says on Sunday. What do you guys think? Is it good for you? Do you want it to be on Sunday? Or let's just have some votes. If you have any problem with it being on Sunday, raise your hands. Okay, Shahla Azad, you don't want it to be on Sunday?
No, I didn't mean to say that. You just told us to raise our hand.
Oh, okay. No, I said that if you're free and wait, I said that if you have any problem, raise your hands. Okay, so no one has any problem. That's good. We will have our makeup session this Sunday, inshallah. And about the timings, should it be from 8 to 9? Okay, great. We'll have it at 8 and it will be from 8 to 9 and we'll have that makeup session so that you'll be finished with the listening section as well, together with all the other sections. Okay, then have a good night and sweet dreams. Bye-bye.